you hire the talent, let the talent get on the screen. So I like this movie because it really.
Why do you like this movie?
I like this movie. It really redefines, it defines American culture that time in the 80s. It redefines, the hero stories that we're all used to, and it's really. It's a movie about growth, and it kind of allows. I swear to God, I'm gonna make Oh, you want a Snickers?
I'm sorry.
Until you said that, I was like, yeah.
My 10th grade honors English teacher, Mrs. Norton, would give you an A for this paper, sir. Continue.
Okay, so you can red pen comment shit later, asshole.
See me after that.
All right, so where was I? It's a story about growth.
Right.
It's also a story that allows other minor characters to become heroes themselves.
In their individual aspects.
Exactly. Like, so, at that time, that's where I'm getting.
All right, get there.
So, it kind of, prior to this, a lot of the hero stories that we were used to were cowboy stories, and it kind of plays on that because, the pseudonym that he uses is Roy Rogers or whatever, and, it defines him as this new take-no-shit cowboy trying, the world's changing around him, and he's trying to keep shit together and keep everybody safe.
Yeah.
But it's a story about, growth because in the beginning, what they do is there's never going to be another action film like this because today it's just the movie studios are just full of bullshit. Like they tell you, they show you with body language and things like that who John McClain is. He's that degenerate in front of you at 7-Eleven that still gets cigarettes and buys lottery tickets every fucking day, hoping to win big. He's divorced. I mean, you see him smoking cigarettes, which you can't fucking do anymore, and because he's a flawed hero, he's not like the perfect hero.
Well, they set that up too. Like, it's not like he's like this. He's a macho dude, but he's not like a single guy, and he has like a love interest that he has to like win.
He comes from a lineage of these like archetypal American heroes, the Gary Coopers, Walter Matthau from The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, whose character's name escapes me. It's like Garvey or something like that, Lieutenant Garvey. Yeah. This like grizzled New York kind of like, like there's no room for anything other than like my view of the world because I know the knit and grit and I know what's real and I know how it is. I know how to play it, And like anybody tries to spin anything around him, he's like, who the fuck do you think shuts it down? He's like, and you can't stop him. And in many regards, and thus the title. But I mean,
you mean his name.
I mean his name.
The main character's name.
He dies hard.
The name of the guy who wrote the book also escapes me, but I hear that the book is actually a good read, and it's from the 70s, which again, it's
a remake of a Sinatra movie or something.
Oh, it's a sequel to a Sinatra movie that. Yes, Nothing Lasts Forever is the name of the book.
I think so, yeah.
A Detective Story is the name of the first book, and the book comes from the 70s, which, again, The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, this very, like, cynical, kind of, like, badass American cowboy, reclamation of, like, American heroism kind of thing. And the original context for the adaptation of that novel was for the cop to be a superhero, and it was supposed to be, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I love that it got whittled down to this like very simple baseline thing. And Will's 100%.
He's not the one that knows everything, but he knows enough. Like
if he knows he doesn't know, then he's like, fuck.
Right, he knows enough smarts to like figure it out. Like when he sends what the fuck is his name? Carl's brother. Whatever. I don't even
Marco.
know. Is it Marco?
I don't remember.
Tell Carl his brother is dead.
Yeah.
But he sends him down, right? Rides the elevator down, and he's got the Sharpie out, and he's like making notes as like how many of them and their name
and their names.
And he's smart. You know what I mean? He knows like
it's like street smarts versus like, and to expand on what Will was saying, like he's like this guy who's like dealing with changes in society, and he's literally trapped inside of this monolith of like corporate America, and he hates it. He's like, oh,
that's
and like Ellis is like a perfect.
It captures the American sentiment at that time, where you have the Japanese who are coming in and taking over everything, and you also have Ellis who describes this whole hostage situation as $1
million deal, basically.
Yeah, it's mergers.
It's
and
opportunity.
Yeah,
exactly. Right.
Hans comes in for hostile takeover,
Right.
and it doesn't go as well. And Ellis just embodies the cocaine fueled, It also redefined the the evildoers and the terrorists at the time. Mr. Takagi even says it when he understands that they didn't come in for, to make a big deal about the plans that the Nakatomi Corporation has in Indonesia or exploiting people. They came in simply for the bearer bonds. And he says to Hans, what kind of terrorists are you? And he also, Alan Rickman, Hans Gruber really changes your idea of terrorist because he's literally this terrorist mastermind who watches 60 Minutes and things like that.
Yeah.
And he buys his suits at the same place Arrow does.
He's thought of all of these contingencies, and he didn't count on someone like John McClain to, see through his bullshit.
When Hans Gruber and Holly Gennaro are in the safe at the end, she says something about them being simple bank thieves, and he's like, "Yeah, but I'm stepping up to kidnapping, so you better be nice to me."
Yeah.
It's all a matter of misdirection too. They realize they can't really pull off this grand caper that they're supposedly pulling off, so they're trying to pull off something like simpler and easier and all. Because things were so big and overblown in the '80s, Fox themselves, Nakatomi Plaza, the actual building, was Fox's corporate headquarters. It was still under construction, and just like reality mirroring fiction or whatever, they had to charge themselves rent to use their own space. Like, I don't know if it gets more 80s than that. Like, more like corporate.
Just more like bureaucratic
bullshit.
Holy crap.
And you know what? Sometimes John McClane's got to fucking drop some C4 down the central elevator shaft of that motherfucker. You just got to light that shit up. You know what?
Well,
tell me you got that.
The real
Tell me you got that. I got it.
Well, to my point about it being a story about growth and about everyone becoming heroes themselves, the only one who really doesn't change is John McClain. You meet Al Powell, the overweight, stuck at a desk cop.
And even he has like the growth.
He's lost his edge because of a shooting incident. He shot a kid.
Dude, he's like, I shot a kid.
Hey man. I love how many times he says, "Hey man." It's just like, that's relatable to me.
But by the end of the film, he's gotten his edge back, and he kills Carl, the terrorist,
who fucking comes back from the dead.
Yeah,
awesome.
Argyle, the driver.
He's even got a moment too. He takes out.
He has his own moment where he crashes into the ambulance and
Holly
stops.
Holly knocks out the reporter.
Right, but she takes charge of the situation. Once Nakatomi's killed, she ensures that all the hostages
Who's the idiot who put you in charge? Right. You are.
You did. How good a line is that?
That's so good, dude.
Such a good line.
And like I said, it really just embodies a lot of things that were going on in America right now. The two of them are separated. I think. Didn't he have a daughter that was like...
Yeah, he has a daughter at home.
But I mean, isn't she
John
kind
McClain.
of like
a
juvenile delinquent or no? Not yet.
A lot of dangling modifiers in this conversation. I'm sorry.
They have two kids. That one kid doesn't even get any screen time.
Yeah. That one kid gets retconned out of the fourth movie too.
He's a fucking like extra, and he's just like
the line.
Like
they have Lenny Kravitz.
They have a Hispanic nanny who the reporters.
I will call Ines.
Yeah, they say I'll call Ines. They're just stereotypical.
That reporter. He's
great.
You feel for him because he's great. Because you right off the bat, you're just like, this guy is a fucking slime ball.
Harvey.
Even
eat it, Harvey. That was
Harvey. I will steal a van.